Okay, this is my loaded pack weight. It's right at 22 pounds or so. I'll show you in a second. But it's got 2 liters of water, 4 days of food, and 8 ounces of fuel. This is loaded pack weight. It is not base weight. Base weight is minus water, minus the food, and minus the fuel. It's the stuff you're going to carry in or on your pack the entire time. What I've done is I've taken everything out that's a consumable. All my food, all my water, all my fuel. It's all out of here. And my pack weight comes up to about 14.5 pounds. It actually comes up to 13.7. But yeah. This being my base weight, I'll take everything out and show you what I got in here. Just to give you guys an idea. And my sleeping system. Okay, this is my base weight, my summer base weight. This is my summer weight quilt. My puffy that I always bring, summer or spring or fall. And spring or fall, I do use a different bag. All the bags are loose. This is the tightest bag I got. My tent, even my tent is compressible. It moves. You want to have this flexibility inside your pack so you can balance your pack and so you can get rid of any kind of air gaps that you have in your pack. What that does, it streamlines your pack to the point where you can pack your bag, not worry about your balance in the pack so much, and it will all settle nice and balanced. As far as packaging your backpack, you want to stay away from really tight, hard packaging like these compression bags. Stuff in your bags really, really tight where you can't flex them anywhere so they look like a balloon. All that does is lead to unbalanced packs and packs that don't pack very well. They won't sit properly. What you want to do is you want to get rid of the stuff sacks, and you want to use the trash compactor bag or a large garbage bag, or I use a packaged clothing bag with a Ziploc top. This is my sleep system. This is everything, except for my air mattress. What you do is you put this in, it goes in your backpack, and as you load your backpack, it compresses. It will compress naturally as far as it should, but it will help balance your pack. Set this aside. Everything I have is loosely packed. My electronics bag, water purification, it goes in my pocket. Even my tent is not packed real tight. All that is so when I pack my bag, all the air gaps get full. I don't have any. When you don't have any air gaps, your backpack balances better. It fits your back better. Try to get used to that. Try to get in the habit of that. Anything that can be flexible should be flexible. This is my clothes bag. There's all my clothes that I usually take on a hike. My poncho tarp that I use, it's all flexible. Nothing is so tight that I can't, nothing is so tight like a balloon where you can't work around it. You do have hard items. Okay, that happens here. I put my backpack and my quilt and my puffy back there just for clarity. These are all my required items, all my luxury items, all my weight penalty items. And I won't go through every little thing because you don't have to, you can get the idea. I'm going to go through a couple of things just to show you what a luxury item is, and what a weight penalty item is, and what a required item is. And depending on who you are, it's kind of fluid. Okay, this is probably one of the easier ways to demonstrate what a luxury item is, and what a required item is, and what a weight penalty would be. This is 9.7 ounces. This is 3.4 ounces. This is 8 ounces of fuel. If I want to cook, most people want to cook their foods, you're going to have this. This is 12.1 ounces. If this is a mandatory thing, then you have a 12.1 ounce cook kit. It includes my Bic lighter. That's your requirement. If you want to bring anything extra other than just basic cooking, that's a luxury item. I bring this. It's what they call a Talenti jar. Everybody's heard of them almost. and a koozie that keeps things warm or cold. This is 3.7 ounces. My weight penalty for this is 3.7 ounces. Do I choose to do that? Yes. Why? Because I put almost all my food in here and use this for boiling water or cooking items that won't stick to the sides of the pot. It's much easier to clean and replace this than this. In my mind, that's what I like. Works easy this way. I can cold soak a lot of the times and I'm gone. Just head on out. If I'm going ultra light and I want to do a lot of high miles, I will use this as my primary. This turns into my luxury item. I'll ship this ahead and just have this at 3.7 ounces. And I save 12 ounces worth of weight. Saving 12 ounces worth of weight means miles down the trail. It means you'll be able to hike longer and farther with less stress. And that's an example. The example in electronics would be, I have a 20,000 milliampere hour anchor, or what I do nowadays is I bring two 10,000 anchors, battery packs. They are virtually the same weight, but they're more flexible in my bag. When I'm going ultralight, when I'm going really light, one of these goes away and I save half the weight. I don't have to worry about that. It gets shipped ahead with my cook kit. So if I'm going really light, I just grab one of these and I go, and I have less weight and stress. Okay, on the table here is the stuff I've talked about, luxury items and required items and what your weight penalty is going to be. But you understand, depending on your focus, either this or this is going to be your luxury item and your weight penalty, depending on your focus. I use both. I'm willing to put up with the extra 3.7 ounces just so I can have the ease of cooking and cleanup. Am I going to carry a 12.5 ounce anchor battery now when I can carry two 6-ounce anchor batteries and possibly ship one ahead? Yeah, I think it works better. I carried this all through my 2019 hiking season. Now don't get me wrong, they're great battery packs. I just think this method, to me, works better. And again, it's all personal, how you set it up. Now, having said that, there's also weight limits and there's weight thresholds you really don't want to go above. I tell everybody you really don't want to go above 17 pounds for total base weight with your backpack and everything. Other people say other weights. 17 to me seems to be the threshold weight to where you're going to hike well or you're going to have some pains and aches. 20 pounds is pretty easy to get to. Making these decisions, don't take this or don't take this, just take one of these. Those decisions will get you down to your 17 pounds. I don't need the big water filter. I can get with the small water filter. Those are personal choices. It's whatever your budget and what you feel comfortable with. Whatever you do not go backpacking if you're not comfortable with your gear. If you have to have a large weight penalty to feel comfortable when you're first starting out, do it. But understand that the heavier weight you carry, the more uncomfortable you're going to be farther down the trail. The lighter you can be starting out, the more miles you'll get, the easier those miles will be, and you'll be less prone to breakdowns of foot issues or ankles or knees or hip or back pain. You'll have less of those problems. Okay, this is my first aid kit, my hygiene kit, and my daily meds kit. I'm called Medicine Man partially because I'm a Widowmaker heart attack survivor, and this is my daily meds. I got my daily hygiene kit, and I mix it together with my first aid kit. I live in the desert, I hike in the desert. The first 700 miles of the PCT is desert. Bring some sunscreen, bring some lip balm with sunscreen in it. You really will benefit. Your ears, tops of your hands, your back of your neck. Yeah, you'll need them. I bring an analgesic, antibiotic ointment. I bring alcohol wipes. Band-Aids, some blister gel Band-Aids, or plasters as Europeans call them, some Imodium AD in case you get a attack of that problem, and some over-the-counter pain meds, and some pins. That's it. The first 700 miles of the trail is desert, and it's desert hiking, but you're very close to population centers, so you don't need the big exotic med kits. You don't need like a military blowout kit. You don't need any of that stuff. Having said that, everybody's different. If you really think you need it, bring what you think you need. But this is all I ever take. You don't need anything more than this because rescue is so close.